Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Zach Wheeler. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Just about ready to roll. Jung-Hoo Lee now at the plate. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And one to watch, of course, their three-hole hitter, Willy Adames.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Gets it to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Batting third, shortstop, Willy Adames.
2 outs, base is empty. Willy Adames stands in. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and they get Adames for the out. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. He's got one of the best ERAs in the league this year, which is just a polite way of saying good luck scoring.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to deal with the scoreboard operator. Keep it clean, I'll bring snacks.
He's basically allergic to giving up runs. Somebody get this guy an antihistamine.
Yeah, he treats a base runner like a pest problem. Quick spray, gone in seconds.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball, that's it.
Webb, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. On the ground, and foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Bryce Harper, batting with one down, takes a strike. Harper launched a homer in his most recent game.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball.
There's a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Trey Turner now. On the ground, right side. Arise. On to first.
Out.
That's out number 3. We played an inning. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Left field. That's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Matt Chapman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Chapman gets a piece there. The Giants looking to strike first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Wheeler, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Man at second.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Elliot Ramos. Foul ball there. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2. And now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The Giants with a chance to score first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Edmundo Sosa. Sosa matched a homer in his last game. Right through there for a strike. Got it. One up, one down.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fly ball down the line. Lee makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
That's a ball.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Nice grab. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Makes the catch up against the wall.
Next for the Giants, right fielder,
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a slow roller. Fires to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Checks over to first. Back safely. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third.
Oh, he beat it. He beat it.
Not in time. He's safe.
Up next for the Giants.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. Now it's Devers at the plate. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs. Obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Ball.
And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. They get the force as they escape. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one outside. And the count's full. Struck him out looking.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Now here is Otto Kemp. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Swing and a ball line to center. Puts it away for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Out to short. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. That's his 50th career homer. And they add on. It's 2-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Eldridge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Line drive, base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So here's Bader now. In the dirt. Fires to first and almost got him, but he gets back in. Definitely had thoughts of trying to move up there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. One out man at first. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. The throw into second. Tag. Safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Man at second. Ground ball left side. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. On now to the bottom of the 4th. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one just misses.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's Trey Turner.
Hey!
Hit on the ground to short. Adames over to first. Just got him on that one. And here is Sosa to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Sosa, 30 years old now, and he was born in Panama. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Chopped to third, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Bounce to the left side. Chapman sends it across to first, and he has thrown 4. New inning getting started. Luis Arias digs in now. And a foul ball. Softly on the ground. Turner handles, throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And there's a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Out front for strike 2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air to left center. Rojas takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Devers now.
Giants, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning. They take the force out, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Phillies, Adolis Garcia.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Going to count 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 so far. Laser base hit. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Just missed.
Inside.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Up the middle, Adames. Glove flip to second, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we're all square. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
Aye.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Elliot Ramos will hit next.
Left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Slings to first. A great play deep in the hole. Stepping in, Bryce Eldridge. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Brad Keller. Rojas takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. And now Bader up to the plate. This to third. Boom. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Go ahead, run on base. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Bader dives back. Runner on the move. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Bader around third. He will score and the Giants take the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the...
Zach McCambley taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ripped on a line to center. Rojas going back on this one. And that is that. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. On the ground, right side, Eldridge takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Here's a high chopper. Arise onto first. Got the out. Here's Turner now. Has grounded out a couple of times. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And that one hammered. That's a hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. So digging in, Willie Adames. 0 for 3 in this one. That one ripped right center field, and it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Devers in the box now. Takes strike 1. Chopper right side. Harper. He'll do it himself. 2 away now. Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ball. That's towards center. Rojas settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for back here at the ballpark. The final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So up next, Adolis Garcia. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. On the money. Nice play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, we're at the top of the 8th. Elliot Ramos getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the air, right field. Garcia ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Bader at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
In the air to left center. Kent settles under this one. And that'll do it. Giants go down bottom 8. Welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter, Brandon Marsh.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. Otto Kemp now at the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And a bunt towards third. Grabs it barehanded, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Man, he made that look easy, didn't he? I mean, there's nothing simple about that play, Boog, especially when you break it down. But right there, everything was done in one fluid motion to deliver a strike over to first just in time for the out. I tell you, I could watch that all day.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, JT Realmuto.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
On the ground to third. Play made, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Pedro Leon into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lee in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Luis Arias, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Finds its way through, base hit. Headed for the plate. One run across. Now the second run is in, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Adames in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 away.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Devers goes after that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hit. That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from second. To first, safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Man at first, Elliot Ramos will hit next. Boom. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Bottom of the 9th. And Kyle Schwarber will come up at the dish. Top 5 in RBIs, and he's not slowing down, Singy. Basically part of the grounds crew the way he clears the bases.
Yeah, he's got that clutch gene, and apparently it comes with a very generous RBI bonus.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Liner caught it second.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Harper batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Clips the corner. 0-2 now. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Turner up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Man at second. Chop to third. But it kicks foul. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
Nope.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Chapman over to first in time. Phillies have just one out remaining. And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. Can't glove it cleanly. He'll score easily. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Giants win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.